We're off to Thailand for a week trip. I was relaxing listening to a podcast. The flight was at midnight, so I was sleepy as well. The weather was excellent and had a good ground visibility. The flight started moving, and as you can see that wonderful lights in the runway. I was waiting for the takeoff to have a nap. I was so tired. They don't provide food because it's a short travel. I booked a taxi for 1600 baht to go from Bangkok to Pattaya. The driver was very good. He helped getting the luggages in the car. Car was a 7-seater, but we were only 3, so we had plenty of space in the car. We reached safely in the early morning. We were looking for the apartment, but the map wasn't accurate. I went to a supermarket nearby to buy SIM card so that I can find the right location. I was walking down the street after having some idea where the apartment could be. This is the basement of the apartment where we stayed, and as you can see, it's not busy at all.
I carry on.
We walked to a beach that was few yards from our apartment. It's a beautiful, clean sand beach. It wasn't crowded though.
No, please, I'm not going to do
Since it's sunny, and also usually people don't visit beach at daytime. We started walking along the beach road and found a lot of shops still quite busy in cleaning the mess from the previous night parties. This is the apartment where we stayed. It has got everything you need for a family stay. They had furnitures, TV, speakers, AC, all the electronic stuff. It has got a beautiful view to the sea over the window. It has got a small wardrobe as well, a fan in the summer, and you can see a cupboard with a small kitchen with all the utensils. Look at my son removing his shoes. Here's another apartment tour taken by my missus. It has got a clean bed, a beautiful sofa with extra bed, and look at that swimming pool in the nearby apartment. We were getting a nice breeze from the sea as well in the evenings. Wow, look at the view. It was spectacular at that day. There was a large size mirror in the living room, and here is in the kitchen you can see cupboards with all the utensils and supplies, and the toilet, and the bathroom was a decent size, nicely maintained, with all the toiletries like shampoo, soap, And they also provided a hair blower. Wow, here you go. Good size swimming pool. This is the main reason why we booked this apartment. We can use this anytime from morning till evening. It was in fourth floor and we can see the road from there obviously. I can see the road is not that busy as it was a weekend. I hired a bike from a bike rental shop nearby and started our trip for day one. I've noticed few things after riding bike in Pattaya. The roads are wider, not much traffic, cars giving way for bikers and pedestrians, and obviously there are lots of bikes in Pattaya. Parking is very easy. People don't use horns, so riding was a pleasant experience as well. Overall, I felt very safe in riding bike than in any other country. We returned to the apartment and took a short break and we have started again. Open again. Even my kid was wearing helmet for safety. We are going to the basement parking where I have parked my bike. It was in the corner I was saying, the white color one. I kept helmet for myself and my missus inside the bike. We started our itinerary with Big Buddha temple, which was a bit nearby relative to other spots. This is the entrance for Big Buddha temple. We have parked our bike near to a shop which is free of charge, quite surprisingly. It's located in a small hill. As you can see the Buddha at the top. There were quite a few steps to the temple and we enjoyed walking up the stairs. Look at my kid. Also look at the light decorations in the sides which really glows up the place. I'm not quite sure about the small statues, but the big one was at the center of the temple. Look at the aerial view from the top of the hill. Interestingly, we can see the apartment from there. The rear view of Big Buddha. Bit closer look of other statues. If anyone knows the name, please comment them. It's a sunset time. And there is a small shop selling some items for worship. You can see a few people going there and buying those. It's almost a time to get off from there as it was getting dark. Also, we were planning to go to another place before going to bed for the day. This is the view from the water. Can you see the dragon going from bottom to the top? It's a splendid one. I was quite amazed by that. We started our ride back to the next spot. Still there wasn't much traffic, so riding was quite easy. But there were many hotels and pubs just started getting busy, as you can see onto the sides. We reached a place called Walking Street, which as name says, perfect for walking in night. It was around 7 o'clock, so it's not quite busy yet. And also, as you can see that we were riding bike and not walking there. But still, we could see some people walking here and there, and the shop is getting a bit busier. We were planning to cover as much as while being in a bike. Surprisingly, we noticed few shops were closed. I'm not sure whether it's a corona effect or is it just an off season. We rode back to apartment, and on the way there was a steep uphill which was quite scary to ride for the first time. Our next spot was Pattaya night market, which was just 5 minutes walking distance from apartment. This is mainly a street food market where you would get all types of food like fruits, chicken, seafood, potato fries, well, anything you name it. This is the quick glimpse of what you get there. We don't want to call end for the day yet, so we decided to go back to the walking street and see if anything changed. This time we parked our bike in a safe place. We were walking through a small passage to the walking street. I can definitely see more crowd than last time. Some places still look empty though. As we walked more, we could see the people inflow getting more and more. As many of you know, Pattaya is known for its nightlife. It suited more for partygoers, but also family can enjoy the vibrant music and colorful lights. As you can see that people of different age and race comes here and spend their time leisurely. We were a bit tired now after walking through the streets, and my son also asking us to return back. Time was around 11 o'clock and I can clearly see the traffic getting worse. But as I said, riding bike is quite safe and easy anytime in Pattaya. Can you see that McD and few other popular chains like KFC, Burger King, Taco Bell, etc. But people prefer eating their local food. Can you see people having food in the street shops and late night after partying? There are plenty of taxis you can see on the road, and tuk-tuk which is running on the road where people can hop on and off for anything from 10 baht. Looks like wearing helmet is not mandatory, as I can see many riders doing so. You can see some people in the front. Many shops open till late night in Pattaya. Can you see few riders without helmet and going quite fast? Since it's safe, people are riding a bit fast, but I was maintaining in 20 to 30 speed. Alright, that's it from day 1, and catch you all in day 2.